Back to Hi-Fi Tech and Entertainment channel. In this video, I will explain you how to deploy CAPM on SAP HANA Cloud and Cloud Foundry. So, I will take you through the complete process of deploying a CAP application on SAP HANA Cloud and Cloud Foundry and what commands we are going to use. Everything I will show you here. The first step what we have to take is already in my previous video I explained you we have to choose the Cloud Foundry, right? On top of that we have to enable the two things. One is SAP HANA extension and SAP HANA Cloud tools. So if you are didn't do that, then no issue, just change the status to the stop, and here we have an edit option. Click on the edit and you can choose it. Next, if you are same CAPM public, if you want to maintain a workflow module, then enable that also. Finally, click on save. Now here I will show you what are the commands we have to use this. So here some of the commands, these are the main commands to deploy your application to your SAP HANA Cloud and Cloud Foundry. The first one is npm add cap-js. So what it will do is it will run your application in a production base. Then serious build. So it will deploy, it will generate all the artifacts, HDA artifact as a build. Then if you don't know how to create a service instance, then you can use a command cf create user provided service system. Then if you use these things, it will generate the service instance. If you want to manually bind the service means we can use cf bind service your application name, I mean your CAPM application name. After that, once you restart your application name, it will create. Then in case if you don't know this manual step, what automatically also you can do it by choosing an option in the template way. If you maintain that, it will come automatically. In case if it's not that, just copy these things and maintain it to your mta.aml file. Then it will support you to the deployment things. Then to deploy your application to the database object, so we have to deploy cds compile db is a database. For SRV file, if you want to deploy, you can use this. So these modules will generate the SQL script by using the commoning commands. Then here you can see what things will support in your HDI containers. That things is this. Then these are the some of the commands we are going to use for the deployment. One is cds add mta. So if you use this command, it will generate the mta.aml file. Actually, if you choose a template, this file will generate automatically, or else if you create a template in terminal way, even in case if this is not that, then if you use this command, this file will generate. Then if you want to configure application to your build work zone, these things we have to use. And finally, to assemble everything in a single stage, we have to use BTP build. Then the Azure file will be generated. That one we need to deploy it to your Cloud Foundry. If initially if you log in, then this is not required. In case if you didn't log in, by using command palette also you can log in, or by using CF API also you can log in. Then to check your services, we have to use CF services. To check your applications, we have to use CF apps. So let's jump into the bash, how to do the things. Now this is your BTP application. Here already I configured the SAP HANA Cloud. If you don't know how to configure, please go through. I added a playlist of SAP HANA Cloud. So same process only I did here. Still, if you have any doubts, let me know. Then what I'm going to do is this. Let's do this. So once you created an HANA instance, these things will be HANA database and data lake will be generated. This thing should be maintained as a running state. How to maintain it means here we have a start and stop. If already it's running, that's what is showing stop. If you click on stop, then it will be in off stop state. Then after that, I created a HDA instance. That one already I showed you here. This one also how to create is to go to your marketplace, then create a service instance. This one, if you don't know how to create it, that one also I did video in the SAP HANA Cloud playlist. Please go through that once. Here, this once you click on create, then you have to give your copy instance, this HANA Cloud copy instance name there. Then it will connect. Now jump back to your bash. Go back. What you have to do, just BAS application. So here already I choose the based on my requirement. Now it's in running stage. So just I will show you to configure the CF login. Once if you log in the CF, whatever the instance we configure, that one we can see. How you can see is here, this is the instance I created. Here already I configured the Cloud Foundry. So just check my Cloud Foundry is logged in or not. I don't want just to open the Cloud Foundry. This is enough. See, already I configured applications. Same way we need to configure. So once you logged in, already I used this one only I'm going to use it now. So then if you didn't bind the instance for the application, just you need to right click and bind the service to your local running application. So here what I did is already I created an application, demo CAPM application. Oh, already this all things are generated. Let's go for other application. Yes, here just I created a CDS and data modeling file. Then I created the service. Then what I have to do is to deploy this to your Cloud Foundry, or else let's create new file, new project from template. Maybe it will be easy for you to understand. Yeah. Choose CAP project, click on start. Here, my CAP. This is the application. Database, SAP HANA Cloud, deployment, cloud system. I want to use CI/CD pipeline. Then these two things. This is enough. Click on finish. Now, what I will do is instead of, yeah, let it be. Now, this is the application. Here, same thing only I will use. First, before this, just run the terminal to, to install basic dependencies. One is npm install. Once you click on npm install, here the main dependencies will be there. And here, if you see, all the HANA things is deployed, modules and everything. Now, we need to use one more command, npm install -g HANA. Yes. So what it will do is it will generate a database artifact to our SAP Cloud. That thing we can see in our package.jsn. Yes, now it is ready. Now let's create a DB. Sales.cds. So already I have that code. Just I will copy that and paste it here. Yeah. Then cds add data. Now it will create the files. Then now I'll create a service file. Same file and I will copy and I will maintain it here. So it won't take much time to do the things. Now everything is ready. Now what I will do is I will do a build. For that, I need to use a command cds build. Yeah, once I maintain this, you can see here that generate files will be generated and says XML. So everything will be stored in gender under db underscore srv file. Next, what the next step is to deploy this artifact into a SAP HANA database to create tables. So you can see in SAP HANA project, you can see that things here. Just expand it, click on bind. Here it will ask you the HDA container. If we have what you have to choose is just choose the bind to an HDA container. Then if you already have instance, maintain it. If you don't have an instance, create a new one. Now it is asking you would like to disable the automatic undeployment of no. What I want to do is click on if I automatically disable the database artifact will be missing to the difference between the database and the files of the project. Now, click on enable. Now once you click on enable, the service creation process will be generated and you can see that message here. Let's wait for that. Now you can see here the deployment is pending. Once it is done, click on deploy. Now it is executing all the things. Okay, restart the task. You can see here it is deploying to HDA tutorials case. Now if you open that HDA container within the tables, you can see that. Yes, here go to your table sections. Here you can see the two entities I created, that all things. If you want to maintain data, here also we can maintain. That's how we need to do. Then the next, if you want to maintain data, here also we can maintain or here also we can maintain. Now I relogged in the Cloud Foundry. Now I'll do the bind all, then deploy. So if you deploy, if I missed anything, these things will deploy now. Yes, now it is deployed. You can see deployment is ended. All the thing is done. Now I will test this application in the SAP HANA Cloud system. Just here only we need to write the command cds watch. In case if it is not binded, that things also you can check cds bind -2 or to2, both things we can use. My cap -db dot shared dev key. See Cloud Foundry, but service instance is not found. So what I will do is go to the Cloud Foundry, bind a service instance. Here we will give the project name. That's how also we can bind. Both now the service instance is bind. Now let's test the application. npm install, then cds watch profile hybrid. Now what it will already this put is open. Now another put is there. Now the application is running it in the database level. Now the next step what we'll do is we'll configure this the UI part. How to configure you guys know, right? Just choose the Fury generated part. These all things you know. So I'm doing a little bit fast here. Choose the list report. Choose the data source. Here I'm choosing the navigation entity also as item level. Next. Here we need to give the module name. Then you want to deploy, right? So I maintain yes. In case if you maintain no means the mta.yaml file won't be there for the UFI. What you have to do is add mta. Use that command, it will do. Choose the target system. So I want to deploy it is in the Cloud Foundry level. Finish. Now the application will be generated. Now I'm testing the app. Once it is done, we will deploy. Now we will test the app. We will deploy the application. What we will do is where it is, yeah, build MTA project. Now it's building. Once it is done, here it will create a MTA file. Yeah, here you can see that. Now right click. So this is the one, CF deploy. Also you can use it, or else directly you can do deploy. Now once you deploy this, the application you can see it in our instance. That's how already I deployed something. So same way. See, the service is created, but the destination is also created to use same service. We can use it for multiple applications. That's why the destination is created. So this destination you can use it for different application. In case if you are not doing both things, I mean Fury part and the HANA part, that scenario, my suggestion is choose the HANA native, then let them do the HANA, SAP HANA backend, whatever the service creation, everything is done. After that, create and Fury add, within that add a Fury part. Let's refresh this. It will take some time, guys. So once it is configured, I'll show you. Here you can see one by one, DB file, destination, authorizations, everything. So in next video, I will explain you how to maintain the authorizations for this CAPM project. Here you can see binding service instance is created, everything is created. Now it's deploying. You have to refresh this, then you can see the instance things. So once it is deployed, yeah, you can see, not this. Go to your destination service section. Here you can see the service, whatever service we created there. That's how we need to deploy the application in the both Cloud Foundry and also to the SAP HANA Cloud. So in next video, I will explain you how to maintain the authorizations. Meanwhile, if you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more interesting videos.